India has deployed a squadron of upgraded MiG-29 fighter jets at the Srinagar airbase to tackle threats from both Pakistan and Chinese front. The Tridents squadron, which is now also known as the Defender of the North, has replaced the MiG-21 squadron at the Srinagar airbase, which was traditionally been responsible for taking care of threats from Pakistan. Union Home Minister Amit Shah introduced 3 bills in Lok Sabha to replace the Indian Penal Code, the Code of Criminal Procedure, and the Indian Evidence Act. Amit Shah said that the government wanted the new laws to provide justice and not just punishment. 3 bills, including the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita 2023, the Bharatiya Nagrik Suraksha Sanhita 2023, and the Bharatiya Sakshya Bill 2023, will be referred to a parliamentary panel for further consideration. Meanwhile, Shah also said that the centre will introduce the provision of capital punishment in mob lynching cases. Prime Minister Narendra Modi virtually addressed the G20 Anti-Corruption Ministerial Meeting in Kolkata, stating that India has a strict policy of zero tolerance against corruption. He underlined that India is leveraging technology and e-governance to create a transparent and accountable ecosystem. He also touched upon the ancient Indian Upanishads that strive for Magradha, which translates to "Let there be no greed." Aam Aadmi Party MP Raghav Chaddha was suspended from Rajya Sabha till the Privilege Committee submits its finding on the allegation against him for forging the signatures of 5 MPs in a motion related to the Delhi Services Bill. Earlier, 4 Rajya Sabha MPs had claimed that Chaddha included their names without their consent in a House panel on August 7th. Prime Minister Narendra Modi hit back at the opposition during his response to the no-confidence motion brought forth by opposition parties in Lok Sabha. PM Modi launched a scathing attack on the opposition and said that the opposition's primary focus lies on their newly formed alliance rather than the nation's welfare. He affirmed India's persistent confidence in his government, emphasizing its commitment to the country's youth by providing abundant opportunities. Modi said that the 21st century belongs to India and will transform the nation's destiny. Modi underscored the government's role in propelling the economy to new heights and delivering a corruption-free administration. He also highlighted that even international bodies like the IMF have acknowledged India's success in ending extreme poverty. Furthermore, he highlighted World Health Organization's applause for India's Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. The Reserve Bank of India has decided to keep the policy rate unchanged at 6.50% for the 3rd time. RBI Governor Shaktikant Das said the Monetary Policy Committee took the decision after extensive discussions on all relevant aspects. Governor Das, however, expressed concern over the sharp rise in inflation in recent months, adding that this had prompted the central bank to adopt a hawkish stance. US President Joe Biden called China a ticking bomb because of its economic challenges and said that the country was in trouble because of weak growth. Biden, at a political fundraiser in Utah, stated that they have got some problems. That's not good because when bad folks have problems, they do bad things. Biden insisted that he was seeking a rational relationship with China. Earlier in June, Biden referred to Chinese President Xi Jinping as a dictator. Meanwhile, China called the remarks a political provocation. China's consumer prices have slipped into deflation for the first time in more than 2 years, as slow domestic spending has hampered the country's post-COVID economic progress. Figures from the country's National Statistics Office show that the consumer price index fell from 0.3 points in July, flattening in June. The price drop is the latest sign of China's darkening outlook after exports fell 14.5% last month, the 3rd straight decline and the steepest drop in 3 years. West African leaders ordered the immediate activation and deployment of a regional standby force to restore constitutional order in coup-stricken Niger. After a meeting in Nigeria's Abuja Economic Community of West African States, leaders convened following the expiration of their one-week ultimatum to Niger's military junta. Niger has been in political turmoil since Niger's President Mohamed Bazoum was ousted in a coup d'etat by the Presidential Guard. Meanwhile, military regime led by General Abdurrahmane Tiani announced its own government on national television. The death toll from this week's wildfires in Maui reached 80. Firefighters continued to extinguish flare-ups and contain fires in Lahaina, among other regions. The fire has devastated Maui County, engulfing historic areas and forcing people to jump in the ocean to escape. Over 270 structures have been destroyed or damaged. Meanwhile, President Joe Biden declared the Hawaii wildfires a major disaster, ordering federal aid to support state and local recovery efforts in affected areas since August 8th. The much-awaited clash between India and Pakistan in the ICC Men's Cricket World Cup 2023 has been rescheduled to different day. Along with this, 8 other matches of the tournament have also been changed. According to a statement by the International Cricket Council, the clash between India and Pakistan, originally slated to take place in Ahmedabad on Sunday, October 15th, has been moved a day earlier and will now be held at the same venue on Saturday, October 14th. Shared by the Indian Space Research Organization on Twitter, stunning images of the Moon and Earth were unveiled by the Chandrayaan-3 spacecraft, marking a major milestone. Captured after Chandrayaan-3 entered the Moon's orbit on August 5, these visuals showcase a detailed view of the lunar craters. With this significant accomplishment, the mission progresses towards its ultimate goal of landing near the challenging terrain of the Moon's south polar region. Launched on July 14th, Chandrayaan-3 is India's third lunar endeavour. Combining yoga, breathing techniques, and Arabic training holds significant benefits for asthmatic individuals looking to improve their lung function, as per a study in the Annals of Medicine journal. The research underscores the importance of including the right type of exercise training in asthma management strategies.